So when do you invalidate the wave you drew the night before? When the candles invalidate it, like with NVIDIA. I mean, that was the most, if you could have a wrong trade, that's like textbook wrong trade. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, it wicked and then went straight south. But I'm looking at those waves, so at what point do you invalidate it?
Let me look at it. So I think last night you put in the Slack, and I think that we drew this, right? Didn't we draw this last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I put a picture up, but basically 3, 4. What is this, NVIDIA? Let me look at my chart. Yeah, so it gapped down. We had 3. No, 3 was at the 382. What is this? I get calls from all kinds of places. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is 4. That's what, yeah, so it gaps down. And I'm thinking, all right, it's gapped down to basically level 4 on the 4 wave on the fib.
I'm thinking of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your 1.
Well,
1,
so
2. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that.
Well, the way we had drawn it was coming down. This was 3, 4. Yeah. So when it gaps, I don't know. I mean, obviously I misread it, but my question is, when do you invalidate that?
No, that wouldn't make sense as a 4, because if this is the 1, 2.
Well, we had the 3. Let me look at it.
Yeah,
The 3,
that makes a little bit more.
the 3 was up here.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it makes sense. It just didn't
And
work.
so
Because
then,
if it gaps down to like the 1 area, and then it gave
and
you
then,
like
I'm thinking here's wave 4. But I mean, obviously it was not even remotely close. I mean, it was
That's
just,
not true. It could have worked. It just didn't work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It could have worked. Structurally, I think it makes sense. I don't think it's a terrible trade. It just didn't work. It's okay. Don't worry about it. On to the next one. Agree? Could have worked. Look, here's the 1 level. Gave you a high wave. Could have worked. It traded down to
Martin,
the
you were
0.5
saying, Martin, and Martin was like, you can't go long down here. So what invalidates it in your opinion?
No, this is not invalidated. There was no setup.
Yeah.
You cannot just blindly go long. You need a setup for this. Wait, look at it now. Wait for it to break the trend line.
Oops. Yeah. So Martin makes a good, like, do you see this? This is the start of something. This isn't really anything. This is what it looks like.
Choppy mess.
Starts.
Yeah.
This is obvious.
Gotcha.
This is what a move looks like. Especially on the
1 minute,
it's so obvious.
I mean,
on
you
the
could
5
say
minute, it's a little trickier, but on the 1 minute, I mean, dude, look at that. It's obvious.
Say like a 1, 2 there.
Now your 4 is over. You could take this up. So you could take this up to maybe here. And then by the time it trades up to the 200 level, which it might today, then if we go to our 15, look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that. If it trades up here, our wave 5 ends exactly where our wave 4 is supposed to end.
Yeah.
And then we trade down. So
that's how it works.
I'm gonna set an alert right here. I wasn't even looking at that. I'm just gonna set one and see what happens. But yeah, bro. So now that's all you do: set an alarm and see what happens when you get there, or watch it and do whatever you want.
So basically, like Yeah, I just set it up, man. I mean, there wasn't anything there saying there was no move. It was still in wave 4. It was just chopping, and I just set that fucker up.
Yeah, and think about it this way, dude. Wave 4 is
I'm
usually
fucking, you know
choppy.
who I am? I'm General Custer. I'm General Custer.
You
Start
leading
calling
all
me
your
Custer.
troops into the
That's my,
with your
that's
ego.
my,
You're just
I
getting
just
all pumped.
fucking go headlong into that shit, man.
Well, listen, dude.
Yeah, that could work, but most of the time it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It didn't work out for Custer.
And keep in mind, dude, the wave 4, like if this is your wave 3 and it hits the 1618, 4, like it doesn't just go like 4s usually do a little something something. They usually take a little bit. Especially so we're not talking like, look, this is a 1, 2, 3. So this is a micro. This is a micro.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I drew that.
And look how long. So like if this is relative, like this relative to a larger scale looks more like this. Does that make sense? It's all relative. It's all fractal. So like if the size of this 1, 2, 3 is like this, then this 1, 2, 3, 4 should also take a little bit of time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It shouldn't just gap down and then immediately go boop up to the 200. It's gonna usually, especially like I said, if it's on a larger scale. If it's just like a little one like this, it even still takes like 2 or 3 candles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now without further ado, we'll talk about we'll go look for some setups and then we'll take them on Active Trader. So, I mean, it's real easy how I use Active Trader. So, I'll just for shits and gigs. So, if this is a 1, 2 and it's trying to make a 3-wave up to here, which I don't anticipate happen. Because this wave 1 is so strong. I like to see a smaller wave 1 so that my wave 3 can be a lot bigger. Because now when I see a wave 1 that's this big, I'm like, damn, that's pretty far away to get up there. And it's already like chopping around. I like mine to be powerful and quick. So I wouldn't be looking to take this like, I wouldn't be taking the wave 3 of this. I would be, if I wasn't already in, like I like a deep pullback on the 1, 2. So like I would like to be in like up here, and not that's even too high. Like here, break above this stuff strong, get back in here with a stop down here, and then take this all the way up to the 1/6. So that would look like this. So my 1618 would just be right here, and that seems like more attainable. And it's still for me it's just higher probability, and it's still a fucking 3-4 hour trade, so why not just take it that way instead of trying to play it? Because look what happened. So from a structural perspective, this 1, 2 is perfectly valid. But like I said, to get up here, like look what happens. If you play this as the wave 3 and you try to play it like this, like yeah, it's a 5-hour trade, but it's not going to happen so quick that it's going to give you a good chance to like move your stop and take the trade for free. Whereas if you do it down here and it immediately moves up out of there, it's a free trade within like 2 or 3 minutes. Whereas here you're going to have to hold it and fucking pray, and then it's just shitty. So, okay, but anyway, so anybody looking at anything? See if how we can play this. Oh, let's just fuck around and play this thing as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and I'll show you like what it looks like when I get in. So like, okay, if this is the 1, 2, that's not gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna play this as if it was a 1, 2 down, and I'm gonna say it's gonna do. I'm gonna say it's gonna do like 1 and then pull back into here. But I'm gonna want to get in, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's just gonna go. Maybe not. Okay, so what I'll do is 227. I'll take it down here. I'm not gonna be greedy with it. 22713, right? So I just know that I'm gonna do 3 contracts. So I'll come over into Active Trader. Active Trader's a little, or I'm sorry, paper trading's a little laggy. Let me flatten. I have an open position. I bought one MES contract yesterday at like the low with this account, or like 2 days ago.
How do you switch from, see, I need a tutorial on everything in ToS. How do you switch from active trading to paper trading in ToS?
When you log in, you use the desktop app, right?
Yeah.
So when you log in, you'll see like there'll be a little
Oh, yeah, I
box.
didn't,
You click
I need to,
the little box. Yeah.
do you have to log out and log back in if you're
Uh-huh.
already in one?
Sure do.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I want to close.
Baby.
Yes.
Dude, look at this laggy bullshit. Oh wait, that's why. 105. Okay, so we wanted to play this like this. Right? Stop. Pick up game. So what I'll do is, let me make sure I get the price right. 422. Oh, I'm on Nvidia. That's why. 2227. 222713. So I'll come over here. How many? 62. So type it in here. 62. 222713. And then I put it on. Just like that.
So hold on, where'd the limit come from though? Why is it a limit?
Okay.
Where did you
for the
define that?
limit, setup, application settings.
Damn it, it went to paper trading again. Son of a bitch.
You should be in paper trading.
No, I mean I meant live trading again, my bad.
Oh.
Well, why I guess I missed the login. So if you click on the gears, that gives you the ability to change the order type.
I think it's defaulted. It's defaulted to a limit when you're selling to open and you want it to come grab you. Oh yeah, here it goes. It's gonna go. And then it defaults to a stop when price is in the other direction. You can change it. All you have to do is hold control. So like, look, so this is what I'll do a lot of times. I drag my shit around like that. That's why it's so nice, because I can just drag it. Now I can throw my stop up here at 22673.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I mean, I haven't used this menu, but I've used dragging the stops and stuff before, which is nice. So you're saying if you try to buy it below, it defaults at a limit. If you try to buy it above, it defaults on a stop limit.
Yeah, and if you want to change it, you just hold down control when you do it. So see how when you're on the bid, it says buy limit? If I press control, maybe it's command on here. If I press control. What the fuck? Oh, I put that order on. Oh, damn. Some weird shit going on right now. I don't know why I just got out. Yeah, okay. Okay, so do you see how, oh yeah, look. So when I'm below it, it's limit. See all on the right over here?
Yeah.
And then when I start to go above it, it turns into a stop.
Ah, interesting.
Because if I want to buy it, like I want to buy it if it goes above this level. So that's why it's a stop. But I want to buy it down here on a dip. That's why it's a limit. Same thing when you sell. So it'd be a stop here. Because I don't want in the trade unless it comes below here. So it's a stop. And then above here, it's a limit because I'm trying to catch a pullback into it. So it kind of does it automatically.
Kind of assumes what you're trying to do based on buy or sell and where it is on the price bar.
Yeah, and you can. I think you can change that, but you'd have to message. You'd have to come up to support and message them.
I think there's a TD Ameritrade guy on the other side of my building. Let me go over there and see if
You
he's
guys will
hating
be
me.
best friends.
Oh, he'll fucking hate me. He'll be like you guys. He'll hate me. I'll harass him.
You don't hate, bro. This is moving like goddamn molasses. Let's go over to MES and have some fun. Oops. Yeah, but it's pretty simple, and you can change your default order quantities and stuff. So to change your default order quantities, yeah, you can do like an OCO. You can set it up custom however you want to. I just do it this way. I set my order defaults to like 1, and they increase by 2 apparently. I could change that to 1. But yeah, and then you can change what buttons you have over here. So like I like to have flatten, which basically just gets me out market. I like reverse sometimes. I hardly ever use it. Usually I just put my shit on the screen. So like say I'm already in this trade and it's pulling back. Say I'm in from up here, and if it makes one more push down, I want to get out. 4306.35.
Yeah, this is good. I need to learn. I need to learn how to use this, man, because you can so much more flexible with orders and stuff like that.
So
Getting
what's
in and
nice
out.
is I don't even look. You see how there's that line on the screen? If I'm trying to sell, I don't even look. I just scroll like this. When I scroll on the bid or the ask over on the right, it moves the line for me. And then once I'm getting close, I can look in and be like, okay, 25.
Are the prices just in 25-cent increments though?
Uh-huh.
So what if you wanted to buy on a non-25-cent increment?
That's just not how ease works. No. Only for MES. Only for futures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when it's
Okay.
other things, there's 1 cent. You can zoom in and out. So like you can zoom in and out. Like if we go to just a regular old ticker.
Gotcha.
So this is
This is not cents. This is points ship. This is different in futures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I'm totally lost on futures, man. Well, I'm not lost. I just don't know. I've just never bought futures or done anything. But if I paper trade it,
You will see the difference when ease starts to move and you're suddenly down $1,000 and you don't even know why.
That
that's
is why
cool.
I
Pretty
trade
fast.
ease, because I don't get surprised by ease taking a dump. I'm in ease taking a dump.
You're surprising ease, not the other way around.
Exactly. Yeah, but so like, see, this is 1 cent increments on Nvidia, and then you can zoom in
Gotcha.
or out. So like, if you want to play it like every 25 cents, you can do the same thing. You see, you come over here and you zoom out,
Yeah.
and then you can zoom back into every cent. Because like things
So
on
do you-
Tesla, like maybe you don't want to be on every cent. I'd play it every cent on no matter what.
Yeah, I gotcha. So on the ease, I mean, you just buy and sell like a normal ticker. It's just you're buying quote contracts, and it's in 25-cent increments.
Yeah, 100%. It's the same shit. But so like I'll do my charting over here, and then because like it's just so
Right.
much easier and cleaner. And then
Yep.
this is why I
Yep.
miss trades sometimes, because I'll have it set up over here, then I have to flip to here. Like this morning on ease, I had this trade set up. This one right here. So I was ease. This is the only time it kind of bites me in my ass. Hold on.
Right.
Because, like, let's go. This morning I was watching this form. Actually, no, it was up here. Sorry. I was watching this form, so once this candle came in, I was like, okay. And then this candle came in and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it like this. So by the time I set this up like this and I kind of get my idea for where my stop is, now this candle is forming, the third one, and I'm running my fibs like, okay, where's this thing gonna go? Is it worth it? Okay, 1618, yeah, that's 2 R's. So I'm setting all this up. Then this candle comes in, the 844 candle, and it's going up and down, obviously, like forming how a candle forms. So then now I come over here and I'm like, oh shit, okay. Wait, why is it like 43332? 4332. So I come over here and I'm like, okay, now I gotta get on here. 43332. Oh, it's up here. So by the time do you see how I'm just pissing around and like as it's ticking, I'm like missing it, and then I try to put the order on, so I gotta come over here, 4333. And you get good at it. Like I'm pretty fast at it, but just not always fast enough. So by the time I put it on, it already was down here, and I wanted it here, and it just never came back up, and I missed it. Now, Martin would have been smart enough to move it down here and catch it on the next move, but I was like, no, I want it here. I don't want the breakdown. I want it here. I always want to buy it when it pulls back into it.
You're stubborn. Either you get what you want or you don't want it at all.
Pretty much, and I'm stubborn out of necessity, because when I'm not stubborn and I try to fucking chase and accommodate the chart, I get my ass kicked. So I'm like, I wanted it in here. If I'm not in this little area, then I don't want to I want it in here. But in hindsight, yeah, that one was good enough that I probably could have taken it like this with a stop even like here, even had a better RR. But this is how I imagined it in my head, and that's how I wanted to play it. So yeah, that's the only thing. And you get to see the volume of the orders and shit over here. I never really pay attention to it, but what I really like about it is how I don't have to look at the cents and shit over here. I can just scroll, get up to where I like kind of want to be. You see how I'm doing that on the right, but my eyes are looking at the chart? So yeah. I don't have to think about the number. I can just kind of look, and then once I'm there, I can be like, oh, okay. And then just get on. So I really like it for that, and I like it how, like okay, so let me show you this. So I'm just gonna like sell market here. Okay, now I can throw up a bracket order. So 432728, 327, whatever, that's fine. So I'll cover here, and then I'll take profits down at like 429760, so like somewhere in here. And then yeah, it sets up it should have set up a bracket order. It usually does. Let me set that up. Maybe I have that turned off. It usually does that for me. Oh, here we go. No, fuck. Okay, well, you can experiment with it. Every time, yeah. Usually when I do it, it's just automatic. It just automatically works. But I guess it's not right now. I'll message support and ask them what I have to do to set
I've got to figure out. So like when I click on the chart right now, it's giving me the highlighter. How do you move it around on the chart?
What do you mean? What's the highlighter?
Here, let me show you.
Like one of these?
No, hold on. Oh, yeah, you don't have it. Yeah, like that. Like it's highlighting it like that instead of just letting me move it around. What?
Click the mouse scroll wheel, and then you'll be able to change your tool. So when you want to move the screen around, you just grab the finger thing, and then when you want to zoom back in on the chart,
these are the little, and then the arrow to zoom in.
Yeah, no, the trend. I just use the trend line thing, and it's like a pen.
Zoom in. Oh, the pencil. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then to zoom out, you grab the pan and double click, and then I drag it and scale it. And dude, I mean, I've fucking spent like a year of time on this fucking thing. I can work it like really fast, but
make it sing.
But yeah, that's how I do it. And then I'll set like these little price lines just to kind of give me an idea, just to like see it visually, some structure on the chart. This should actually work to the downside. Let me double up here. So I'll just show you how I'm doing it right here. I'll set another one here. If it breaks below that, I want to add to my position. And if it breaks below that, I'll get out of everything right here. This isn't how I act to like really trade. I'm just doing this to fuck around. I would never trade like this in real life. 1, 2, 3. See. All right. Now I'm gonna put my stop 43.18.79. So here 43.18.70. Okay. Wait. Cover. Good. But do you see how I'm like playing around with that?
Yeah.
Come up
That
here,
makes
change your order.
sense.
You just have to practice it. You got to get good with it. You don't want to just go into the live market with it. You have to like it's second nature for me now. And sometimes I even forget. But what I really like is it shows you your position short and long. Because like if you're going both directions and shit, sometimes you get mixed up about how many shares. If you want to do different orders and shit, you have to change it every time. So it's nice to have this to keep you kind of like, oh, I'm short or I'm long. This is how many shares or contracts. That was a tasty little trade I just set up there. Just played that shit like a pro.
And this platform is so much better than the stuff I have to work with. It's crazy, really.
Oh yeah, dude, that sucks. Well, Martin, why are you even watching this if you can't use it?
Oh, I'm watching what you're doing there.
Oh. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun. I love this goddamn platform. It's so nice. I love it so much. Dude, Martin, you should see this risk oh, the options chain.
I gotta run for a second. I'm gonna turn my stuff off.
All right, dude, Martin, you gotta see the options change and the risk profile. Oh, it's so much fun, dude. Here, let's go set up a credit spread and just see what it looks like.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, shop. Daily.
Oh, shop. I have not looked at shop in month. What's it? Oh, it's down.
Yeah,
pretty
it got wrecked. But dude, look at this candle. Oh, dude, Spotify was a fun one from yesterday. Look at this shit. Look at that. Ah, oh, god damn it, Zoom. Look at this hammer on spot. Yeah, let's set this up. I'm actually gonna take this in real life, pretty sure. Okay, so we're at, I want to set up the 175, 170 on Spotify for, I don't know, as early as I can get it. What's VIX at? Where are you, VIX? VIX is at 33.
33.
Okay. So dude, look at this fucking risk profile. It's so fun. I love it so much. All right, let's just start at the Feb 11. What did I say? 175, 170. What the fuck? Okay. Dude, you can get 185 for 5. That's 30% right there. So that's something. And dude, that's only in February 11th. I'll take that shit. Let's go, dude. This is why it's so fun to trade spreads when VIX is up. That's easy money, dude. All it has to do is not break this goddamn hammer in a week. Come on, dude.
Should be fine. Should be fine, yeah.
Yeah, and if SPY makes a move up at all and VIX drops, I'm immediately going to be profitable no matter what the hell price does on this. So easy. But so here's what I want to show you. So first of all, this is analyzed. So I'm in no danger of this trade executing. I can set up whatever the hell I want. And then, okay, wait, let's look at this. So say I want to have this credit spread, right? And then say I want to add at 182 or 181, say I want to add some calls. So I can come over here and say at 181, I want to set up, wait, hold on. Oh, so, okay. Here's what I want. A step plus 4 days. So I want to set up.
I already love this.
Dude, it's like, look how I'm scrolling and you can see everything.
Yeah.
181. I want to grab calls. I want to grab them. So let's see. Let's say I want to get into this spread and I want to hedge. It's a lot better when I have an open spread and I'm going to hedge it. Because you can add, like, say I'm in the spread. I'm just going to get in it real fast and then I'll show you what I'm get into. Like.
So are you doing this spread stuff that, what was his name in RLT?
RT3, yeah, Robert Thompson.
Robert stuff, not,
Yeah.
What's the name of the other one?
Tony. Well, so dude,
Tony.
I mean, the way I trade, the way I see charts, I see them kind of how Tony does. So like it's a hybrid. So like I won't just do it based on math. So like if RT3 was trading the spread, he wouldn't even give a shit about this hammer. He would just look. He would go like 21 days out. Like Robert's probably like going crazy right now. He's probably so happy that VIX is up and everything's coming into support.
Yeah.
But for me, so he would just go over here. He would just go to the options chain, and he would look for. Oh, this I don't have this set up. Actually, okay. All right, so Robert would come over here. He would go 21 days out. He'd go to next month's cycle. He'd go to February. Okay, so he'd go here, and then he would start looking at deltas. He'd say, okay, what deltas are under 40? He'd say, okay, I'm going to take this 170, 165. That's a $5 spread. I need 166 minimum.
Mm. Okay.
So, dude, you're getting the 170. Wait, what did I say? 75. Bro, come on. You're getting the same amount of premium for 2 weeks later, for 2 weeks earlier. That's so dumb. So anyways, that's what he would do. He would say, okay, well, as long as it's below the 40 delta and I'm getting 166, that's good enough for me. Because what he'll do is he'll set his target at 50%. So he's going to win 90% of these spreads. And he'll play it. So like, oh, I just got filled. Did I hit my target? Pop over to MES and see what's happening. I get stopped or did I hit my target? Oh, I got stopped. Oof. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, he would just do it like that. He would just go to the here. He would look for less than 30 delta, and if he can get 1/3 the spread below a 40 delta, he'll take it. Now Tony, on the other hand, Tony would say, okay, let me check out weekly support. Okay, so here's weekly support. So I'm gonna open a spread on top of weekly support. And so there's two ways he would do it. He would either open the spread below here, or he'd open the spread right on top of it. If he opens the spread below here, when price trades down here, he'll add calls. If he opens the price here, he'll add puts if it breaks below this level. Which to me, if you're gonna call your shot, play it with naked options and just get your RR is going to be way better because he'll put like 15% of his account worth of risk to make like 2%, whereas Robert will play it with like 3% of his account to make like 1% of his account. So it just makes more sense to do it that way, in my opinion. But for me, I'm a hybrid. If I see the chart, like I'm fine being patient and waiting for both things to line up for me. Like this hammer shouldn't break.
I agree.
If I can get in at the 175, 170 and get 30% ROI in 2 weeks, come on, dude. It's a no-brainer. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll set this up. What's my account? My account is $10 million in this, so I'm going to make 30% of that and just go absolutely insane. Now, if I were actually placing this trade with a lot of contracts, like if I was a millionaire and I was putting $1 million of contracts on, I would take it in Tastyworks because Tastyworks has a $10 commission. So look at this. I'm going to do like 300 of these. That's not enough. That's only 97K. Let's bump that up a little bit. Let's bump that up to 3,000.
Nice.
That's only 1 million. Let's bump this up to like 10,000. Can you imagine? Can you imagine selling 10,000 contracts? Okay, here we
I
go.
was
So
about
we're
to
at
do that.
30% of this account to make
Yeah.
what? 10%.
Nice.
Good with that.
All right, I got to run. Thanks. Hey, that helped, Lance, just getting in that trader and stuff, man. So,
All right, bro. We can keep playing with it too.
yeah, I'll keep playing with it. We'll keep playing with it. Martin, where, tell me again what city you're in over there in Germany.
Near Munich.
Near Munich.
Yeah.
Cool, man. God, what was the name of that city? I applied for basically it was American football. It was like a European football league job. God, what was that town in Germany, man? It was it was right next to the Baltic, man, like right south of the Baltic. Lubansk, something like that.
No.
I can't remember. But anyway, I almost moved to Germany. If they would have offered it to me, I was going to Germany, man, coach football.
When was that, dude?
I coached ball I got out of football about 8 years ago. This would have been probably 10 or 15 years ago. I coached for about 15, 20 years altogether.
Hey.
So, all right, fellas, I appreciate y'all's help, man, every day. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep bothering. See y'all later.
See you, man. Oh, yeah. So he would also add open interest and volume. Because I forgot that I'm never going to get filled on this. Because who the fuck? Yeah, there's no volume. There's like 2 contracts. I'm not going to get filled on 10,000. That's hilarious. But let me try it on. I can get filled on that probably on SPY. Oops. Actually, let me just do SPX. And I'll get the tax benefit. So SPX. Dude, I haven't traded SPX. Which actually is dumb. I should do my spreads on SPX for tax purposes. So I'm going to do the 4210. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I capped you at 40 minutes. You're on mute too, by the way.
Here we go.
Okay. So now I'm on SPX. I think we said what, 4210 by 4205. Oops. No, I don't do it here. I want to do it here. What the fuck? Why did you just do that?
All these charts are just a choppy mess today.
Yeah, I think the great moves already happened. That wave 5 down on ease. It's gonna probably chop and then make a move up. But that's the thing. I don't want to play anything too bullish because I think that we're gonna have some inside days for probably the rest of the week. So I don't want to get too aggressive. But I knew that with that, like if you look at MES, oh wait, I'm not even sharing my screen anymore. That sucks. So if you look at MES, it was fucking obvious, dude. It was so obvious that because when we were at the low of day, we were like down here, and the wave 5 was ending, like, what are we gonna do? Trade down here and make a new low after we just had a wave 5 end? No way. We're gonna get a 1-2. We're gonna trade up. We're gonna make an inside day. It's gonna do something like that. So I was
Yeah, look at all the support on the left.
very
No way.
surprised to see it come all the way down here today, honestly. So, I mean, we probably do some inside shit, and then if we get a pop, I'm gonna fucking take. But I think that'll be the wave 3, because like if we look at it right now. Yeah, so this was like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So like this might be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So this might be like the 1, 2. So the 1, 6, 1, 8 would put us like, or the 2, let's just say somewhere up here. Fuck, I mean, what probably happens is it trades up, makes like a 4 wave for the rest of the day. No, probably not.
I think these charts are really off because of the Fed meeting. I will take it very, very slow for the rest of the week, at least until tomorrow. And I'm really only holding for a few minutes.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of with you. I think that. Why the fuck? I think that like when I'm uncertain of what the fuck's gonna happen, which I was kind of today. Actually, no, I mean I wasn't today. Like today, I was pretty much 100% sure what was gonna happen. It was obvious to me. I saw a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I predicted the 5, and it ended up happening. I ran it like this: 1, 2. Because every time we trade to the 1, 6, 1, 8 and bounce immediately, and I see the structure, I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna make a 5 wave. It just is.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
especially because dude, this wave 4 was so fucking perfect. Like when it hits the 1, 6, 1, 8, and then it gives you a trend line like this, it's just so fucking. You have to take it. So like that's how I set it up. I set it up like this. This morning I set it up just like this. I took this. I think I put the stop like right here, because I was like, if we go down, then we shouldn't really come back up. Might have put it like here, this, and then I took it down. I was taking it down to the 2, and then what did it do? It ended up stopping me out, and then it worked, and then this fucking candle, and I'm like, what the hell's going on, dude? I think I sold some more right here, and then it almost worked, and then I got stopped out on that. And then I was like, okay, it's going to break out. And then this wick came, and I was like, I don't even know what the fuck's going to happen. I think that this is going to be now I think this is going to be a 1, 2. So I'll try and buy it on a dip and go long and play this 1, 6, 1, 8. So I think I bought some more like right there. And then I got stopped out on that. And then I saw this thing come in, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's happening right now. But I lost my composure. If I stayed composed, it would have been the easiest fucking trade ever, because if I would have just saw this wick and that wick, I could have been like, oh, this is an easy 1, 2, and we're coming down here to the 1, 6, 1, 8 at least. And then that 200 level's down here, so like there's at least there. So if I was composed, I would have seen this hammer. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't really give me a chance, because I would have set it up. I mean, I already basically missed it. I would have had to get in on the hammer. Oops, that's not right. I would have had to get in on the hammer basically, like this. Stop up here. And then.
Yeah, it was a beautiful setup.
Yeah, I was bummed. But then, dude, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. I think I played it long. I played it long here once, not here. Please. Yeah, I think I might have played it long down here one time. I think I did this. Something like this, I think. Obviously this. Yeah, then I got stopped out, and then I was like, okay, well, it's just not time yet. And I knew that wave 5 was ending down here on the larger wave 5. So I was like, okay, when this fucking happens, so what if I lose an R here? And then I saw this. So what if I lose an R here when I can make 4 going back up? So this is exactly what I did. I was like, okay, this should be it. As we can see, that's the fucking move. It's pretty obvious, right? That thing's coming out of there. So now I set it up like this. I was like, okay, 1, we'll see where this ends, and then 2, and then I'll take it up into here. So, yeah, then that came in, I got it. That came in. I was scared, and I was like, I'm just gonna hold it. I'm literally in at the low, so what? And then I readjusted this to here and to here. And then I was like, okay, take it up here. And then that candle came in. I was like, okay, it's going to work. Then this candle came in, and I was like, okay, I'm going to raise my target up a little bit. And then that candle came in, and I was like, okay, I'm going to raise my target up a little bit. And then, boom, I got out.
Lovely.
Yeah, dude, and this is the same exact trade that just happened on, what were we looking at, NVIDIA, right?
Mine was on AMD, and it failed ultimately. AMD went back down.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But dude, the thing is, if you would have got in here, then you could have trailed and been completely
Of course. No way I would have lost money on this.
Yeah,
no way.
Because as soon as this thing pops out of here, free trade.
Immediately break even.
Yeah.
Start to break even.
And then it does this shit, and you're like, okay, well, this should be the wave 3, so it really shouldn't do a whole lot of this. So actually, once this candle comes in, I'm trailing.
This candle, exactly. When this candle comes in, you already know this is not going to work.
Yeah, I mean, it still could, but I'm not going to lose any more money on it. If it doesn't go higher immediately, then I went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so this didn't work. Now we're going to get like a 1, 2. No, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, I mean, pretty much nothing clean happening right now. Sometimes it's beautiful because it'll transition from one count right into the other, and you can play it both directions and kind of keep an eye on what's happening. But it looks like there's nothing clean here. Like 1, 2, they should have done the 3.
No, this is just a choppy mess. I did like this trend line. I watch a lot on these trend lines, and when I see them breaking, and I see them breaking with volume, then I know what's happening. And I think this is what Chad needs to learn, to pay attention to the price action and what's really going on in addition to the fibs.
Yeah,
this will help him.
He's just got a lot in his brain, and it's just. I'm sure you remember when you had all this shit in your head and you were like trying to digest it all. You know, like I've been there so many times where the volume profile, I went through a period where I was trying to digest that. I tried to digest volume. I tried to digest candles, patterns, and then by the time it all got, and then support and resistance. Where do you draw the lines? What do you care about? What don't you care about? What's a trap? And then, dude, you get to the point where, I'm trading the 5-minute chart, and trend lines don't even fucking mean anything because they never hold anyways because they take forever. But, dude, on the 1-minute chart, a trend line it means something, dude. I swear, bro. All the actual, trading information that's out there about patterns and trend lines and all that shit, it applies on, 3 time frames. The weekly, the daily, and the 1 minute. The rest of this shit, dude, it's hit or miss. But the 1 minute, you see a flag, that thing's gonna fucking work. At least it's gonna work how it should. It's either gonna trap you or it's gonna work.
I think you can trade every time frame. So for me, the 3-minute works also pretty well. But whatever works.
Yeah, bro.
For me, the 1 minute is too fast. I cannot trade the 1 minute. I never could, and I never will. It's too fast for me.
Dude, I bet you if you tried it, because you're better.
No. I tried it more than once. It's not my time frame. Dude, I'm happy on the 3 minutes.
That's how I felt too, bro. And then I was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. And I'm so much better now than I was when I tried to do it the other time. That it's it's fine. It's not even too fast. It's fine. It's literally fine. And I'm a lot less fucking bored. Sometimes I'll sit in a 5-minute trade. I'm in there for an hour, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's taking so long. This shit should work. But anyways, let's go back to this. See what's going on here with this SPX. Add. Okay. even SPX, there's not a lot of volume. How do people get into these things? There's only 396 at the 4200.
Really? SPX should be pretty liquid normally. I haven't looked at SPX in years.
Oh, here we go. That was a weekly. Okay, so here's the.
Yeah, that looks better.
Here we go. Dude, it's imagine putting 10,000 of these on there. Oh, let's see. Okay, so let's see what SPX is doing. Okay, good. We're gonna get a good price because that just broke. So I'm gonna do the 42, 22, 4220 probably. 4220. 42. %. That is 30%. Just about. I'm gonna let this. I want to get it. 1,000. Nah, that's not enough. Let's do 3,000.
Nice trade.
Let's work that a little bit. If this fills. 325 limit. Let me just walk it down to see if we can get a fill. I want to see what it looks like to fill this order. Dude, I'm driving the mark down. No, that can't be right because it doesn't see your real order. How does this work? Well, I guess you don't know because you don't have ToS, but like, how does it feel?
No idea.
Like, because this is a paper trade, like, how's it know? Like, if someone else is getting filled, then how am I getting filled?
I don't think these are real fills.
No, I know they're not, but like, how does it see? Like, how does it know there's enough volume that would have filled me right there? I guess it looks at the real.
Probably, yes. Probably.
Okay, so I'm down a mere 60 grand on this position so far. Because I got filled so far away. Okay, but I'm filled, dude. Okay, so this is gonna expire. What is this? This is the. Wow, I bought the fucking Marches. God damn it. Didn't realize that. Okay, so what was my max loss on this? Let's see. Fill price. Oh, but yeah, dude, this is awesome. Look at this. You can do so much shit in here. So you can go over to your account statement and then you can type in any symbol and see like all your shit. So like, let me just go back 365 from today. And then you can see like everything.
Yeah, it's amazing. Great stuff. You can also back trade options in ToS, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a piece of shit, but yeah, you can do it. It's just slow. I mean, I have like one of the best computers you can buy, and well, as far as a laptop goes, and it's still pretty laggy. It's not terrible. Like but like for me, like I'd rather just live trade with fucking one contract or something than spend all my goddamn time trying to back trade. It's not the same. Like with TradingView, you can just click through and it's nice and easy. With this, it's like a legit day. Like like it's tick by tick. Like you're in there all fucking day. It takes forever. Like you can't just click through bars. So it takes forever. But it's cool that there's a feature that exists like that. But let's see. So here's all my SPX orders. It's fun. Dude, my real one, it's a lot of fun to look at. Because it's like, damn, I remember those days. And I have like 1 billion orders. It's crazy. Dude, I wish you could use this. It's so nice. It's the best.
Yeah, it's not possible, unfortunately.
So what do you use?
Interactive brokers.
Oh, okay. I could never link my bank account with them. So I could never fund my account. I tried to.
It's a piece of shit, really. The whole software is a piece of shit.
You can't.
But it's
use-
only
Go ahead.
it's the only broker you can use in Germany.
Really? You can't use Tastyworks?
You can, but it's quite difficult, and I hate Tastyworks. Tastyworks is
Oh,
I don't.
oh, that's right. You did say that you didn't like it.
Yeah. No. I will never ever use Tastyworks.
That stinks, dude. I like it for options. Yeah, I like it for options. I haven't think I've taken a live trade with it yet, but I like the way it looks. I can't use it on public Wi-Fi either, so that's kind of a problem.
Okay, interesting.
Well, at least not a Dunkin' Donuts. But dude, I think we should get into some spreads, bro. I think we should get into some real spreads with some real money. These are good spreads.
Yeah, do the same SPX trade in your real account. Go for it.
Oh, it's hard not to, right? Where's Vic? 39 yesterday. That's the shit. I mean, bro, that's extended. I'm gonna get into some spreads. I'm gonna go get into some spreads. Open the old options account up. I want to get into spreads. Ugh, how do you not take that, dude? How do you not take a spread there?
I almost never trade spreads. Very rarely.
They're so easy.
Yeah, it's easy, but it's in Germany. It's difficult with the taxes.
Oh, that's right. That sucks so bad. You told me about that.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Holy shit. Oh, let's see what crowd's doing. It's down 10% today. AMD is a good day to sell spreads. But I think we saw that there was a wave 5 coming down probably on AMD. Man, that's a good hammer, dude. Let's see what we can get for the... I just fucking hate holding spreads that are loose. Like, this is broken down. I don't want to take it here. I'll take it here. I'm going to set an alert.
That looks good, yes.
I'm not going to take it here. I want it all the way down here. Because, like, the way that I like to get into spreads, like I said, I like to do a combination of the two. I don't want to ever lose money on a spread. Like, I want to be profitable immediately. So, like, if I were to get into this spread right here, I would immediately set a stop, like break even stop, like down here probably if it didn't bounce like today or tomorrow. I just want out. Like, I want out of my spreads in like 2 or 3 days. That's just how I do it. Other people will be like, don't touch it, just hold it for fucking a month. I just don't like doing it that way. I've lost too much money. I'd rather be nimble. And yeah, so let's see what crowd's doing. That looks like a oh, Chegg. These are companies that exist. CHGG, crowd. The fuck is this? Looks like shit. I'm not touching that. What's the other one? Crowd. Okay. That's tough, man, because I'd like it in here. I want it in the meat. So if this hammer would have gone through here, I'd take it.
Pretty beaten up.
Yeah, but for a spread, I don't give a shit. All I want is it to be. It can literally. It can. In fact, I kind of like it when they have the shit kicked out of them. Because if they have the shit kicked out of them, then they should stop and just do nothing for a while when they reach down here. And I'm getting paid for it to do nothing, which is what I like. And that was my plan basically on the whole market. But this SPY hammer is really fucking. Shop was up what? 12% yesterday? No way it was up 25% yesterday. No fucking way. It made a 25%.
25%? Crazy. That's volatility.
Is that real, dude?
Could be.
mean, this is the type of a wick that you want to see. It's below all this shit. So nice. Oof, that is so nice. I see, like, I wouldn't take this one. It's decent, but do you see how Shops is like so much more clearly like a wick through all this shit, like a trap? And like
Sure.
Net's
Yeah.
decent, but it's not like in the. Actually, Net's pretty good, but it's not like in the meat. Let's see what Roblox. Oh, Roblox, great one. This is beautiful. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I'm gonna take Roblox. That's fucking perfect. If there's premium.
It should be.
That is a perfect spread. Boom. Yay, nope. I don't really know Twilio. I'm gonna stay away. Ooh, Snow, good one. It's pretty good on Snow too. Oh, Brett wanted to be kept abreast of my spreads. I'll have to tell him. Snow's pretty good. But that's what they said back here too. But then again, I would have been out of that spread already. Oh my god. This one got fucking killed. And look at all these other hammers. It's just hard. Not playing Neo. Well, that's a pretty good hammer. I mean, that's a great hammer, dude, but I just feel like it could go lower. Pretty good hammer. This is pretty good. Damn, look at Crocs yesterday. Amazon. I might fuck around with a weekly on Amazon. That hammer, bro. Thing means business. I almost bet my house on this hammer. Almost, dude. I was like, holy shit, that's such a hammer.
Yeah.
I would have fucking cried my eyes out.
Didn't hold that long.
Dude, look, dude. This is fucking crazy, dude. I don't think people realize. This is fucking Amazon, bro. This shit was a year.
Yeah. I was watching this channel, but I was not confident enough to short it. Shorting Amazon is a tough story.
Bro.
But, oh, that would have been a trade.
I just feel like I don't understand how the fuck I didn't see this. How did I not see this trade? Like this hammer getting taken out? Like, what was I doing? Was I smoking crack? Like, what the fuck happened? But dude, yeah, that's what I mean though. Like, this is gonna people don't just forget this. Like, this is a lot of confidence in here. This is one of the best examples of how serious this pullback is and how much momentum has been killed because of it. AMD is another one. AMD, I mean, everybody wanted this. Like some kind of fucking wedge. Some kind of fucking wedge. I don't know. They want it, but that's fucked too. What a move this was out of here though, my god. I haven't checked on Apple in a little bit. Ooh, AB&B, good one. And it gapped down. It's a good one. Yeah, bro, this is a nice one. Ooh, look at that trend line. Shit held. Good one. Put that on the list. Good. 35. PayPal wouldn't trade that with free money. In the gen, that was a sick hammer. Yeah, dude, I anticipate some sideways action for sure. I mean, nothing but up or sideways makes sense to me right now with all these hammers.
Yeah, I agree.
Disney. Gap fill. Put one below the gap. Work. Ooh, that candle does not look great so far, but it's only 11:52. I think I'm gonna get into some spreadies. What the fuck are all these? Damn, bro. Right out of the gate. Almost 30%, 60.55 on Roblox for fucking February 11th, bro. That is ridiculous. Oh my god, I love when VIX is up. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one on the list.
But keep in mind that the Fed meeting is tomorrow. Nobody knows what happens. Don't get too heavy on that shit.
That's a good point. Maybe I should.
This is the reason why you get so much premium.
Well, I mean, VIX is at 38. I don't. Dude, with fucking SPY doing what it's doing, regardless of the fucking Fed. So, like, if the Fed, if we were just grinding on SPY and everything was normal, VIX would probably be up like a couple percent. But that fucker's not up 20% because of a Fed meeting. That fucker's up because SPY just puked.
For sure, yeah.
But you do make a good point about the Fed meeting. But dude, I mean, bro, if these hammers get taken out, the market
this could very well happen. When the Fed announces more rate hikes than the market expects, then this thing will drop to zero.
Fuck. Yeah, well, I shouldn't gamble. Shouldn't gamble. Let's wait.
I mean, it's legit to get in, but I would not get in heavy. One contract, two contracts, I don't know, something like this. Not 3,000.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get put shares at 60 on Roblox.
Sure.
So if I had to unravel. But I don't want to hold shit. I hate holding shares. It's fucking. Why? Why, when you can make 3R in 6 minutes, would you hold a goddamn trade for 3 months? My brain will never understand. Unless you have $1 million, like several $1 million account.
Yeah, I stopped holding stuff almost altogether. I have a few positions, but not only small stuff.
Decisions.
Oh, I gotta leave, dude.
So you gotta leave?
Yeah,
Okay, bro. Good talking to you, man. I'll let you know if I end up getting into any of these.
yeah. Let me know.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Peace. Good trading.
See you. Bye.